Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for Finextra TV at Sibos 2023 in Toronto, and I'm joined by Joanne Strobel and Marcus Sehr, both of Wells Fargo. And we're chatting about managing the customer experience in an increasingly digital world. So welcome to you both.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
So we're chatting about managing the customer experience. So Joanne, if I come to you first, what shifts are you seeing in customer demands and expectations?
Yeah, no, thank you. With all of the new technologies out there, AI, mobile proliferation, some of the experiences we're seeing, both with our financial institution clients, but across our wider client footprint as well, is the need for and the desire for self-service, empowering our customers to better be able to share things with their own customers. So really giving the tools, whether that's via mobile phone for our retail clients, whether that's for an online system, whether that's for a QR code to access something, but really putting the power of our knowledge and our information in our clients' hands. One example of that would be payment tracking. Since we're at Sibos and we're having a lot of discussions around payments, being able to understand where your payment is at any given point of time. We have tools for all levels of our clients, whether that's a retail client going on to scanning a QR code and putting a reference in and seeing where their payment is end to end, or whether that's one of our financial institution group clients logging on with much more security because there's much more detail, providing information that they can help better serve their underlying clients. So really a lot more empowerment, a lot more usage of digital tools to empower our customers to either better self-serve themselves or better serve their own client base.
So you talk about this empowerment, Joanne. Marcus, how is what Joanne's talking about, how does that impact banks, but also your own strategy at Wells Fargo?
It's super relevant for the banks, and being here at day 4 of Sibos and coming out of a number of client meetings, first of all, it was fascinating to interact with the community, and we are leaving Sibos today with a lot of energy from this kind of client interactions. And in addition to what Joanne said, in many conversations, the customer service element was a dominant element. And why? Because international payments are a little bit more complex than the domestic payments, and the clients are looking towards Wells Fargo to help them to be successful with their underlying client base. And what does it mean? This means we have to speak the language of the client. In Wells Fargo, in customer service, we are talking more than 13 languages. The clients want us to be in the client time zone. We are in all client time zones. And last but not least, they want us to be approachable. And that is a common theme through the conference, that we got great marks of being in time zone, that we have the local language, and that we're also approachable.
Thank you, Marcus. And so we're talking about what you need to do and your tools, but what are you doing as Wells Fargo to make your clients successful in the market, but also with their own clients?
Yeah, no, thank you, Debbie. So, I'm going to pick up on something that Marcus said, and it's funny because being at Sibos, we very much see this as a people business, right?
Yeah.
And all of those things that Marcus pointed to is really that human touch, which is super important from a relationship perspective. But there are also tools that we can give to empower our clients and to help our service people as well. All of those people that Marcus was just talking about and all of those great relationships we foster, to have more time to spend fostering those relationships, being more proactive. Some of those tools are things like using AI. How do we leverage new technologies like AI, like machine learning, to put tools in the hands of our service people who could spend more time being proactive and spending more people time with our clients? The other things that we're working on are things like empowering our clients through AI, machine learning. One example I can give you, recently we launched something called Fargo. It's a virtual assistant for our mobile clients, so really for our retail small business clients, where they can actually track their financial health, just like you can track your own fitness in a fitness tracker app. So very similar. How do we provide a better experience? How do we make it more intuitive? How do we make it easier to do business with Wells Fargo? Those are all things we're thinking about as we think of tools to empower our clients, and the new technologies now from all of the great digital work going on in the industry and at Wells Fargo to do that. We've also recently launched something we call Vantage. It's our online platform, again, with really a persona type of reflection on how our clients want to do business with us and what their day-to-day looks like, and really making that empowering to them. How can we help? How can we make things easier? And this is what our new Vantage platform is all about as well. It's our online capability.
And maybe to add to this, talking to clients based on all the things Joanne just mentioned, sharing the data with the clients, then also going with the clients through the data what they could do better, helping them to identify certain patterns, helping them to have, identify ways to be more efficient, all based and powered on the tools Joanne just mentioned.
Now, it's been interesting chatting to you because the client journey really has been prominent here at Sibos. And it's great to hear that you're leaving with all this energy and new tools. So if you were leaving with one takeaway from this year's Sibos, if I could ask each of you, what would it be from yourself?
I would say for me, and Marcus is probably going to yell at me because he probably wanted to say this, but it just popped into my head. We are only as successful as our clients, and so we're here to empower their success. We're here to make things easier for them, and everything that we think about is with that end-to-end experience and how it impacts our clients. So I think that would be the one thing, empowering our clients.
Would you add to that?
I completely agree, and also leaving here with the underscoring of it's a digital business, but it's also people business, and seeing the vibe in the community, connecting with our colleagues and seeing what is important for them. How could we help them to be successful with their underlying corporate and retail client base? That's very much what Wells Fargo is. This is very much what Wells Fargo will be tomorrow, and that's how we help to grow our client relationships and make them successful with their underlying client base. So super happy being here and having had the opportunity to talk to the clients about how we can help them.
That's lovely. Thank you both of you for joining us. And I love that analogy because we talk so much about digital, but of course it is very much about the people. So thank you both.
Thank you, Ted.